everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Crimson Bow draft. Ooh, good rare here, yeah. Creepy Puppeteer is strong. 4 mana, 4/3 Haster. And then if you attack with exactly one other creature, as Alex Stephenson has forgotten to do in the past with Creepy Puppeteer, then you make another base power and toughness 4/3 creature. Very good card, very strong. Can put people away pretty quick. Otherwise, Wedding Security is very good. It's a vampire. Blood tokens are with vampires and in black, and then it gets bigger and you draw cards. I mean, that's really strong. Retribution I haven't played with or against yet, I think. It's a weird card. One-sided vampire removal. Stalker is surprisingly playable because even though it's technically a 5 mana 3/3 a lot of the time, flashing it in lets you flip from day to night, which is good. I like the Impulse, the Geist, the Scab. Plenty of goodies in there. All right, follow up. Well, the strongest card is not Flame Breather in the Festivities or Combatant. We're probably looking at Innocent Traveler versus Swarm. If I do Swarm, red-blue spells. I mean, it is a thing. I do like the Traveler. I mean, often it's going to be a 4 mana 3/3 flyer, which is pretty good. That is significantly cheaper than Swarm. Swarm comes back a little bit slower, though. It's also Spore Crawler in green. I mean, often this is a 4 mana 5/3 flyer, too, though. You know, I'm going to go with the Traveler over the Swarm. I could go either way on that. I do actually like the Screaming Swarm quite a bit, but Traveler to me just seems better. Okay, so we could take the Hypnotist. This is also a vampire when it flips, which is cool. Hypnotist makes sense, though. Rewards you for your blood tokens, and it can't block, but pretty efficient beater in red especially. Other good cards in here, I like the Expert, the Chill of the Grave. There's Scorpion, Imprisonment, and Binding Geist. Some other playables, but I feel like we're getting a pretty good deal if we take the Hypnotist, so I will do so. All right, Voltaic Visionary is very good. It's also Whispering Wizard, which is very good, but I don't know if I need to take it. Gluttonous Guest and Desperate Farmer in black are good. Persistent Specimen is good. In the right deck, probably black-blue is where that really shines, but Voltaic Visionary is great. Efficient, beater, flips, card advantage. What more could you possibly want in your 2-drop? Okay. So now we could take the Scavenger. There's also Courier Bat. No lifelink yet, but there is lifelink in black, obviously. Ceremonial Knife. Still need to try that one of these days. And Blood Fountain, also playable, but let's take the Scavenger. Good card. Death Toucher, Eats Disturb, drains your opponent. A lot of good aspects to Diregraph Scavenger that I like, so I'll take it. Archghoul, well, current zombie count is 1. Oh yeah, the bear. So we could go Archghoul. I mean, really, is there anything else? Probably not. So let's take Archghoul, be happy about it. I like the Cobbled Lancer and Blood Fountain, but no, we'll take Ghoulie. Skulking Killer. I wish this card was better. We don't have any removal yet. Oh, that's a little worrisome. Epicure is not terribly exciting. 1 mana 1/1 that deals 1 damage and gives you a blood token. I mean, pretty awesome with Puppeteer. But I still feel like we take Killer over Epicure. Even though, like I said, I guess we do already have 3/4 drops. But I guess we could sideboard it. I don't know. To be honest, I don't like Skulking Killer. I don't particularly like Epicure. Neither are very exciting, but I think we'll go with Killer just because it's uncommon and possibly could do something. Undying Malice I actually really like with... I think it's actually just very playable. Obviously at its best with Exploit. Honeymoon Hearse, I don't know how I feel about this card. This one's a weird one. I could give it a try. I mean, we're in Beatdown Colors. 5/5 tramplers that you can attack with on turn 4. I mean, attacking for 5/5 trample on turn 4 is pretty good. I'll give it a try. You know, I haven't played with the Honeymoon Hearse. I think I played against it once. We'll see what I think. Impulse is very good. I like it more than Point of Discussion, I think. There's also Aim for the Head. It is a mana cheaper, and you don't have to lose 2 life, but you don't get the blood token. Probably still worth it. Well, plenty of red in here. So we could do the invitation. It makes vampires unblockable, which could be relevant since we already have a couple vampires, but probably take the combatants. Not a card I like, but we're kind of looking like we want to be beat down pretty badly, and combatant can surely help with that. So we'll take it. And don't call me Shirley. All right, we'll take just a bunch of combatants. Servitor versus, I don't think we're going to be the Ancestral Anger deck. I think that's unlikely to happen. Well, if you don't have any removal, Combat Trick is the next best thing. Ooh, Henrika. This is the second time I've opened Henrika. Other good cards in here. Well, this is the right color scheme for Ragged Recluse, and Mindleech Ghoul is good once again with the Betrayals. Another Whispering Wizard in here. But I think you just take Henrika. Is it Henrika? Henrika sounds better than Henrika to me, but we'll see. Really, really strong card, obviously. How many Flying Death Touch or Lifelinkers do we have? Let's see. Exactly 0? Oh, no, we've got a Death Toucher. There we go. Cool. Well, just in case you thought we didn't have enough 4-drops, why don't we add some more? So we could go Wolf versus Dissenter. Dissenter, I think, makes more sense because kind of works second half at least with Archghoul. We don't have any other wolves or werewolves, I don't think. And this is going to work better if we end up with some black exploits. So I'm okay with taking this over the Runebound Wolf. Patchwork Crawler is the rare, which is a weird card. I like this Ancient Lumber Knot a lot. It's a good card. I don't like the Weary Prisoner. Both sides of that bug me. Blood Petal Celebrant does tend to be quite the efficient beater, so I could take that. And yeah, we look like we want to be beat down. I've been impressed with the Celebrant. I think it's good. Plus making blood tokens when it dies. I mean, it's got a lot of advantages to it. And like I said, we look like a beatdown deck, so I think it makes sense. Celebrant into combatants, you get in there. There's Gluttonous Guest. Maybe we'll get the Knife on the wheel and actually, I feel like the Knife's actually pretty good with the Celebrant. So Retribution, technically some playable removal. We only have 3 vampires. And we do need some more removal, but I'd rather have the Celebrant. Could take another one. I think we do. Can't go wrong with those death-touching attackers. Courier Bat, we do have the Scavenger to gain life. I think that's it, though. Yeah, looking good. We have a lot of incentive to play beatdown right now. So I could take another Impulse, or I could just take the Socialite. Oh, we have so many 4-drops, though, don't we? That's true. We already have 5 4-drops, so I guess we can go with another Impulse. It's some card advantage, or we could take Malice, I guess, too. But you know what? I'll take 2 Impulses. I'm okay with it. Hypnotist is good. Aim for the Head's more of a sideboard card, so yeah, Hypnotist looks like a good one to me. Doom Dissenter number 2, otherwise Pyre Spawn and Weary Prisoner. Honestly, the Doom Dissenters are looking less good, but do I really need a 6-drop? Probably not. Still have a chance to find some... I guess we'll take Groom's Finery. It's on color. Still have a chance to find some exploit along the way somewhere, like Mindleech Ghoul, for example. It's also Epicure, which might make more sense because... Well, if we get Bloody Betrayal, I'm going to be happy to have the Ghoul. Epicure, do we even have vampire synergies? I don't think so. It's nice to be able to rummage, though. But we still have a chance to find some Bloody Betrayals, so I'd rather have the Ghoul. I just like having that in my back pocket. It's good. Kiss, Fountain, Prisoner. Well, probably the Fountain. We've got some pretty good things to get back. The Puppeteer and Henrika. However you want to pronounce it. None of these cards matter for us. We'll take the board just to get an uncommon. In the Festivities, definitely can be a good sideboard card. Sure. Just a bunch of In the Festivities. All right, pack 3. We already have a deck, too. Hey, we could actually try Curse of Hospitality. Otherwise, there is Wedding Security, which currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, although I doubt this makes the deck. This is likely not making the deck. I kind of wanted to try out the Curse of Hospitality. It's interesting that LSV, and I only mention LSV because I have that little overlay that shows you his rating. He gave it a 1 out of 5, but I feel like free spells off the top of your opponent's deck. Oh, there's another Celebrant in here though too. I'm gonna try it out. I kind of like it. Maybe it is a trap card, but I think it's kind of cool. I think the thought is it's a little bit more of a win more. Maybe that's what the thought is. So I could take another Celebrant. There was a Celebrant in the last pack too. Or we could take the Squire. Too many 4-drops though. Could take the Recluse. We do have some. That's true. We do have some blood tokens. But I might like Celebrant more. For diversity's sake, I could take the Recluse, but I feel like with the Puppeteer, we probably just want to go off with Celebrant. Plus, blood tokens are going to... Well, I mean, either way you want blood tokens, but we have 2 Hypnotists, so Celebrant dying and being able to get another one, I don't know. I kind of like it. I just want to play a million Celebrants, too. Ooh, Rending Flame. Finally, we get some removal. Well, unfortunate that there's also a Bloody Betrayal in here because we already have the Ghoul, but I'm not going to complain about that. We're still looking good. Good cards all around in here for us, but easy Rending Flame for sure. Plenty of creatures. Oh, geez. Well, Halana is one of the broken cards in the format, but splashing seems pretty unrealistic. And I would like another Voltaic Visionary, so we'll probably take that. I don't know how we would get green mana in here unless I'm starting to put in artifacts. Like maybe if this deck didn't have much going for it, I could see just taking Halana and splashing for it, but I don't think it's worth it to toss in like 3 or 4 forests just to like make a broken card potentially break some games for us. So especially maybe if Visionary wasn't in here, I'd consider it, but Visionary is just so excellent that we want that instead. Another Groom's Finery. We can do Epicure now, or we can take the Knife. 3 Celebrants. I'll give the Knife a try. Been meaning to give the Knife a try. Well, we can take another one, or we can take the Socialite. I don't need a million knives, but I guess another 4-drop, once again, same argument as before. I probably don't want too many 4-drops, especially if I'm trying to beat down. Let's take the Knife. We'll give it a try here. See what I think. Guess I can take all these combatants. Don't love them, but don't hate them either. Another 4-drop. Scavenger, I think in a vacuum I like more than Recluse, but Recluse is looking a lot better now with 2 knives. So let's take it. Celebrant. Wow. Pick 9. That's pretty slick. We can take the Celebrant. All the Celebrants. Blood Petal, Falcon Wrath. Got the Bloody Betrayal, pick 11. We only have the Ghoul, though. It still might be worth it. Gargantua, too. So, just all the goodies. All the goodies. All right. So 25 creatures. Yeah, I think we can make some cuts. Probably don't need this. Still might be okay with the Gargantua and the Celebrants, though. We want to try the Knives. I kind of want to keep the Blood Fountain. We only need to cut 2 non-creatures, and then we can just cut a boatload of creatures. Well, Killer can go, because even though it's a vampire, it's pretty bad in general, I think. Especially since we're so removal light, I think it's going to be pretty unusual that they would have just 1 creature. And it's a 4-mana 4/2. It's not even that good. So I still like the Scavenger. I kind of like all our other 4-drops. I'm okay with our 5-drops. So we could be looking in another direction here. 4 combatants seems a bit excessive, but By the same token, we do, I mean, they're pretty excellent with the Celebrant. Dissenters can go. We don't really need them. They're good with Mind Leech Ghoul, but I don't even know if Mind Leech Ghoul is necessarily good enough. Kind of makes sense in here with the Bloody Betrayal. Just, I mean, Bloody Betrayal can also just win with Hypnotist. It's like steal your strongest guy, sack the token, make another dude unable to block. 2 blockers out of the way, and I'm attacking you with your strongest dude. That's pretty good. If I was to cut non-creature cards, what would it be? I kind of wanted to keep the Impulses, but we have so much Rummage, I might be able to cut them. I think in a vacuum, they're great. For this deck, I don't know if we need them because we have 2 Visionaries. We have all of these little blood token makers. Curse of Hospitality. Do I not get a chance to try it? I have to cut so many creatures. I mean, I think we can cut the Archghoul. It just seems unlikely that we'll need it. It does make card quality better, but it seems unlikely we'll need it. I still kind of like the Fountain because we have 2 pretty excellent rares to bring back. But maybe I'm off the Honeymoon Hearse, but that's a pretty good beater too. I mean, I feel like 4 Daybreak Combatants seems like a lot, mostly because it is, but you have to think, another thing is, they're really good in this deck. Like, if we play 4 and 4, do you know how often we're going to go Celebrant into Combatants and smash on turn 3 for 6 damage? 4 of which is First Strike. That's really good. I think I'm going to get off the Impulses, even though I really kind of like them. And then I have to cut all creatures. Well, maybe Gargantua can go. I do like having some top end, but yeah, we could cut the Honeymoon Hearse too. I just feel like we're meant to be hyper aggro here, so it's making me want to cut the curve. Maybe we do get off Curse of Hospitality. I mean, it's a cute card. Very, very cute. Gives all your dudes trample. I just feel like we have too many good things going on with our creatures here. I mean, granted, we're like removal less. We have a combat trick. We have, well, this kind of removal. It's a good reason to keep the Gargantua too. Do I want to get off Honeymoon Hearse? I need to cut creatures, but I've got like all good creatures. How many actual ways to make blood tokens do I have? I have Celebrants when they die, of the Knives. Yeah, that's too much to consider cutting Recluse. Plus, keeping 2-drops when you're beat down just makes sense. I mean, I can do 16 lands. In which case, I probably cut our top end completely, even though both of those creatures are good. We probably go 8/8. And then I have to cut 2 more. So maybe I'm okay getting off the Curse of Hospitality. I could consider getting off the Hearse. Could get off the Blood Fountain too, actually. We'll have a really high creature count, but I don't know. I mean, 4 combatants does seem like a lot because it is, but I think they're very good in this deck. Celebrant into combatant is pretty slick, so we'll give this a try. Technically, we top out at 5 mana if you consider the Mind Leech Ghoul Bloody Betrayal synergy, but I guess another thing is, yeah, Bloody Betrayal actually has synergy with Henrika because you steal and then on your combat. So basically, you won't get to attack with their strongest dude, but you'll get to steal and kill their strongest dude. and you make them sack an additional creature because they have to sack. Yeah, so that's nuts. You sack their best dude as your sacrifice, and then they sack their whatever next biggest dude or smallest dude. So you take care of their biggest dude and their smallest dude. That's pretty good. All right, well, it's a strong looking all-in aggro deck. We'll see what we can do with it. Pretty removal light, like I said, but we have ways to get past blockers, and we are just really beaten down there, so let's give it a try. Color-wise, way more red than black, but we have double black, and we don't have double red, so all right. I'll keep this. We'll run it like this, and we'll see you round 1. All right, we'll play first. Oh, yeah. We can keep that. Looks good. Good draw there. That's a pretty good one. Thankfully, we've got this handy-dandy Sure Strike, I guess. So, equip here. And we'll Sure Strike the... we'll still do it. Oh yeah, it's just combat damage. It's not even combat damage to the player. It's pretty cool, actually. Ballista Watcher. All right. So we can do the Innocent Traveler here. Which probably means I see the issue because they can ping my Visionary, so I guess it makes more sense to use the Visionary so we don't lose it. So we'll play land, so Visionary won't die. Now I can do the Traveler. I'm okay with that. Now they can't ping and kill our dude either, and we can use the blood token. I guess we can do it next turn. Pack Song Pup. All right. Lets them gain some life. When it dies, they have to sack or we get a big fat flyer. They might have a braid though, but either way. We're gonna ditch the land here. That's a good one. Well, a wee bit awkward, but that's all right. All right, so how do we want to attack here? I guess it makes the most sense to Ceremonial Knife here. Smash with everything. See how they use their braid on the invader, most likely. Could be the web as well to eat the invader. All right. All right. They had exactly what they needed. Get to make a blood token though, and we get to flip our Recluse too. So that actually worked out pretty well for us, I would say. Plus we have lethal next turn with our invader. So they have to kill invader now too, which is nice. Sure. All right. Well, we got him. So we don't have to show him any more cards. We just go ahead and equip this little feller. No reach, right? No. And get in there. Guess we could technically get in here too. It doesn't matter. All right. So we got game one. Their deck looks good. They're doing like a wolf combo-y thing. As far as sideboard goes, we have End the Festivities to, I guess, technically it can deal with the pup, but not super effectively. Their 1/4s look pretty good, although our combatants help with that. Ceremonial Knife was good. I liked it. Can do Impulse. We don't have much of a sideboard. I think our main deck is pretty much where we want it to be. Well, we can keep it. Sweet, sweet honeymoon hearse, huh? Scorpion. That's a good one. Ooh, Ghoul too. Let's do the... I guess we'll do the Visionary. Although, I mean, it's pretty likely next turn we're just going to do the hearse and then play Ghoul plus Knife or something. That kind of makes sense. Spore Crawler, huh? Right. Let's see. So we'll do the hearse now. And then we'll pass. Uh-oh. We got the Ballista Watcher, huh? All right, let's do this. Celebrant. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but it'll have to do. So I could sack the Celebrant, but I'm okay with them using 3 mana to kill Celebrant, I guess, too. But we're so far behind on the race, I think I have to hang out. All right. Well, I'd say we walked out of that one pretty well. I mean, they're going to flip their Watcher, but... A Wolf Rider too, huh? All right, well... Let's see. Let's dump a blood token first. See what we get. All right. That's going to complicate things. So, I need another creature. I don't really want to trade my stuff for their stuff, so we might have to stay back here. We did not play a spell yet, though, and I don't want their Watcher to flip, so I suppose for that reason we play a land and play another knife. And then I think we can actually equip the knife to the Ghoul. That way we have a couple ways to block the Watcher in case They have a removal spell. Sure. Ooh, Blood Hypnotist. Well, she does help. Let's equip Ghoul again, and then we can attack with it. And the nice thing is we can spit out two, because I think they take it in. I guess they probably block with the Scorpion, but I'll spit out two blood tokens, and then I can play the Hypnotist and still have the Hearse up to block, which is good. This trade is acceptable. So the Wolf, I can gain first strike, but they, well, I guess they're a little land short, so this kind of helps us. And I think we still play a land just for filtering. And for, I guess, ceremonial knife equips. You know how important those knife equips are. So Wolf Rider, they can exile cards. They only have 2 in their yard right now. That's good to see. Ooh, creepy puppeteer, huh? All right. Well, I mean, I guess the thing is, the puppeteer's not going to be able to go off now. So we'll do the hearse and eat their... I think we'll eat their... Can't tell if I want to eat the Watcher or the Puppeteer. The problem is the Puppeteer is pretty good with the Wolf Rider because of the Menace. So next turn they'd be able to attack for 12. I might actually need to kill the Puppeteer, sadly. Take 9. All right. Not my favorite. Any target? Oh, geez. They can ping me out, too. I still feel like we probably need to deal with that thinger there. All right, let's do this. Yeah. So then probably need to equip. Get in here. Make another blood token. And then I think we need to sack another token. And we can play the combatant. Although I think this does actually kill us. I mean, we have 2 blockers, so I guess we're not dead. That's true. We're not dead. Well, I guess if they have a combat trick, we're dead. Wait, I can't block. Oh, that's right. I can't block with the Berserker. My bad. All right. We'll go to game 3 here. That's all right. I want to be the aggressor again anyway. I suppose Voltaic Visionary would be too good if you could actually block with it too. But, I mean, I love our deck. It's doing the right thing. So, we'll run it back. I still think the knives are pretty good. I don't know how I feel about the hearse. I mean, it did its job there, but they basically like threw creatures away and we still did pretty good. All right. We'll play first here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a keep. So we go knife. Sure. Ooh, that's a good draw. No green mana. That's good. So if they have a kill spell, I think I'd still rather have them... Surprisingly, I'd still rather have them kill the combatants just because first strike when attacking is quite good. So I'm actually going to pump the combatant here. Although, well, I was going to say the 2-for-1 more dangerous against the Ballista Watcher, but I still think this makes more sense. Well, I think that worked out okay for us because we still get the first striking attacker, which is probably better for us. So now I think we can equip knife, attack, play another celebrant. And then we'll play, yeah. That works for me. Uh-oh. Well, we didn't want to see that pesky Ballista Watcher, so we'll get in for 5. Then we'll probably just play the Scavenger. Jeez, they're just going to throw their dude away? I was going to say. That'd be pretty slick. That'd work well for me. Let's get our 5 damage in. Wait, is there not a creature to exile? Oh, no. That makes Scavenger way worse. Well... I still feel like I think we can afford to sack a blood token, I think. If I can't play it, at least I can, well, wee bit awkward. Well, I don't want to flip their Watcher either, so I guess we'll do the, that's tough. Because otherwise their dudes flip. Which I don't want. I don't want their dudes to flip. Man, that puppy's good. All right. So, draw. Can do the Puppeteer and smash for 8. So, kill their dude, deal 4 to them. They're at 3 life. They can't kill us on the backswing. We played a spell so their dudes don't flip. We have Scavenger, which will help. Wasn't expecting the Honored Heirloom. Sure. Wow. So if I kill their dude, they just die? Pretty bold attack. I mean, it worked out for him, but still pretty bold. Oh, let's see. I mean, we can probably ditch this knife if I really want, but I mean, at this point, we just do the Scavenger. Yeah, actually, are they just going to take 4? I mean, I can equip the knife, but then they can... Maybe they take 4 here, actually, and then I just kill them. Nope, they didn't fall for that one. All right. Well, in that case... Actually, I think the pup's better than the Wolf Rider. Spike Ripsaw. Well, they don't have lethal, so I guess I don't really care about that. Ooh, Combatant. Yeah, that's pretty good too. They're at 3. Let me see how can I kill them here? Do Combatant. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That worked out. Sea pump, combat. Oh, no, it's not going to work, is it? Whoopsie. Because now I can't do the... I see the issue. Well, this is okay. We can do scavenger combatant, or I can do puppeteer. Well, if I do scavenger plus combatant, they just block. Yeah, so that doesn't work either, does it? So I think we just attack with the scavenger. So I should have equipped the scavenger because now they can afford to take it. Whoops. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Well, they can only do first strike at sorcery speed, so that's okay. So I guess we do the visionary and then equip the knife on the puppeteer, probably. I mean, I can equip... No, that's not going to work, though. Let's do the visionary and equip the puppeteer. And unless they draw a creature, we have lethal next turn. Right, they did draw the creature. They're also dead if they attack. All right, so we don't need that. So I can attack. We don't have lethal, though, once again. Which makes this trickier. I think we use the visionary. We go to 10. I want to see what I get for free here. Because I can't kill them this turn anyway. Because like I said, they have 3 blockers. So I want to just see what we get if I use visionary. Alright, so then we can play the land. Flip visionary, play celebrant. And we'll equip here, I guess. Well, I suppose we could... Well, that'll help at some point. All right. Pass. So we're not dead. You did get yet another creature. But we're gonna have 5, so they should be dead because of the haste. Because then all 5 of our guys will be lethal. So this should work out. And then we get Bloody Betrayal, of course, too. Yeah, I mean that certainly kills him. All right, we got there. We'll see for round 2. All right, round 2. This is a little bit of an awkward hand, but I think we'll keep it. No black mana, but... Oh, no, spoke too soon. Nobody expects a ceremonial knife. Ooh, that's a good draw. All right, well, we'll go for it. Oh yeah, they're gonna use that removal, all right. Well, I guess I'd rather them Hero's Downfall that than my Henrika. Harika. Oh, Cynthia Uprising, that's a good one. Hypnotist. So I think we'll just go Hypnotist here. So it's 7, and they need 13 for it to deal 7 damage to any target. Oh, are they going to get there next turn? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They only need 3 more permanents now. 2 more permanents. Jeez. I think they're going to get there. And me, just a mana shy here, huh? Awkward. All right. We'll do the combatants, and we'll get in with the Hypnotist. Okay with that trade. Surprised they'd want to make that one. I feel like that ultimately works better for me anyway, so I'm cool with that. So they're at 11, 2, 4, 5. So now they're at 12. Well, I guess they have more than 13 now, so that's okay. Oh, wait. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they'll be at 13. So at the beginning of their end step, they would be able to trigger it. So I guess we'll take it. Let's see here. Well, it's a little bit awkward. I might need to double block that Celebrant. We're kind of losing the race right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, Purveyor's going to be a tough one to beat. Oh, well, that helps. Oh, wait. That's right. Rending Flame doesn't deal with it. Turns out 4 mana 5/6s are pretty good. I think we just concede because there's no way to come back, and I don't want to show them more cards. So we'll go to game 2 here. Sideboard options. Yeah, Blood Vial Purveyor is going to be a tough one to beat. There's not much we can do about it either. Can Bloody Betrayal, Mind Leech Ghoul it. Can Sure Strike it. But there's not even a lot of guys that can Sure Strike kill it. We don't have much of a sideboard though, like I said, so I think we just run her back. Purveyor is another one of the kind of seemingly overpowered rares in the format. 4 mana 5/6s will do that. That's just too slow. We can't handle that one. This one's good though. So now we'll ditch. I forgot it. We're more red than black, so we'll ditch the swamp. All right, well, I'd rather they kill the combatant, so we'll get in for 6 here. Hmm. 2 spells that are not super helpful to him. Hey, 2 can play at this knife game, huh? All right, we'll do the Celebrant. We'll equip the first striker. And get in for 5. And we can play everything in our deck now, which is nice. Oh, guess we got him there. That was a weird one. So they also showed us the Celebrant. All right, the Prisoner. Prisoner is actually pretty good against us. 2/6. I guess if we force it to attack, it's a little bit worse. Are we still... Unfortunately, they showed us multiple blockers for our hearse, but I still feel like we'd probably play the hearse. Probably. I could do my own impulse instead of the hearse. It's not the worst idea. Hearse is maybe not that good. And impulse, card advantage could be good for it. We'll see. I'll try an impulse. I just like Hearse a little bit less just because they've showed us multiple 6 toughness creatures, and I can't think of anything worse than like tapping 2 creatures for a thing that can't even attack on like a common that's in their deck. So, all right, this will do. I mean, our deck can pretty consistently do exactly this, so I guess that's good. Recluse. All right, let's get the Visionary down. So we do have some 4-drops in there. So this could backfire, but I'm going to hope it doesn't. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that is just about right. That is just about right. That is funny. This could backfire. Famous last words. Well, they got their broken thing that can just block and make my dudes be in rough shape, but what can you do? Well, Sure Strike's kind of cool, but it doesn't get us out of this situation, so I guess I just need to rip my Bloody Betrayal or it's pretty much GG's. I mean, if we get the Bloody Betrayal, they're in pretty rough shape. But if we don't, we're in some trouble. So we're at 10. Let's see, if I cast 2 spells here, they can attack me for 8 next turn. It's not like I have a ton of time left anyway. Let's do the impulse just to see what we get here. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have a removal spell. I would be surprised if they had 5 cards in hand and nothing, but we gotta do it this way, I think. Oh, well, Scavenger is helpful, but doesn't keep us alive. We also just die to a burn spell. Oh wait, we're not dead. Close though. All right, well, you either lose to the busted cards or you win with the busted cards, but that's going to be the name of this format, unfortunately. We'll see you for the next one. All right. Yeah, it's a keep. Like I said, that's one nice thing about this deck is that we can pretty consistently do this. Hmm. It's okay if they kill the combatant too, actually. I think I'd still rather have my first strike, dude. Sure. So... It's an odd attack. All right, so... Henrika. Oh, well, I could have made each of us sack a creature. That might have been better. Because now I'm not going to get... Oh, well. Now I'm really happy I didn't. Jeez, that would have been way worse. Could see transforming the Henrika here. I did that so they maybe only have one creature. We'll see though. All right. By invitation only. Well, I imagine they're going to choose 2 then. So we can start doing this. Oh, there we go. Ah, lifelinker, huh? Ah. No, that's helpful. Let's do the visionary first here. Wait, am I going to die? Yeah, I guess we would die, wouldn't we? I see. Well, they have 1 card left in their hand, too. Probably want to get rid of the last card and hope it's not a land. But then I won't be able to flip the... That's true. Won't be able to flip the Recluse. Lifelink's an issue, too. This is tricky. I feel like I need to do the Visionary because we've got to deal with that Ancestor. Alright, I mean, that kind of helps, but... So we'll do this. And then I think we maybe do the Ghoul and get rid of their last card just in case. Although I almost need another blocker. But, alright, for now we'll do this. Wait, what was it? Oh. It's a pretty good one. So we do this so we don't die. Unfortunately, the Berserker can't block now, which is also going to make this a little tricky. That's cool, but once again, I can't really block. So I guess we do Recluse. I think we actually have to get rid of the Puppeteer. unfortunately. Oh. I mean, it sort of helps. I suppose so. I guess that's the play. You're going to gain so much life, but guess it could buy us a turn. I don't think we have another ghoul, though, is the problem. So, I mean, we certainly don't have... I need to dig for removal, so we can still... Because I don't die, right? Because I'm gaining... Yeah. So let's get rid of the Hypnotist, because like I said, we actually need... We need removal. We need the Rend or whatever. If we get the Rend, we can do this. So we'll deal 13 or whatever. I mean, they're going to gain life back, but it buys me a turn. Oh, geez. Well, I guess we're not dead, thankfully. Let's see here. So we'll use this. But I think we're out of outs. I think we're out of outs. Yeah, because I can't block with the Berserker. Man, am I one short? Oh no. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, does that hurt? One shy, huh? Alright. Oof, that hurts. Let's see here. So they've got stuff we have to... Board wipe's a big deal. We don't have any hand hate though, so... I think we keep it the same. Unless, no, we could dump the hearse again, I guess. Hearse actually looks okay here, though. Oops. Looks alright. I might still prefer the impulse. Probably better to just get some extra cards. Alright. Let's play first here. Not the best that our deck can do, but we'll keep it for now. I don't think we can mull hands that don't have 2-drops, as unfortunate as that is, because our deck does have a lot of 2-drops, but this deck could also, I mean, this can could also just rip a 2-drop and look really good. Well, I think we'll do the combatant now. Although, maybe it makes more sense to do the Hypnotist. I mean, they both make equal use of mana. Alright. But if I do Hypnotist and I set up into combatant, I potentially can deal more damage, because the Hypnotist can't block, so they're definitely going to be tempted to attack. The question is, are they going to follow up with a good blocker? And if they do, it makes it a little trickier. Oh, sure. Oh, that was weird and unexpected. Well, guess we'll do the combatant then. Huh. I definitely wasn't expecting, or was expecting an attack there. Let's do the Hypnotist. So that way they'd have to 2-for-1 themselves. Otherwise, they can just take 7. Either one of those is good with me. I'm happy to trade a combatant for a Griff Rider as well. Or have them take 7. All outcomes here are pretty good for us. Yeah. I'm satisfied. 7 damage is the most we could hope to deal with that little turn 3, turn 4 play, I think. The old kind of ancestor. All right. What does this do again? It can blow up. It has to remove 2 to be able to blow up things. Okay. Well, we'll just get in for 3 here. And then we'll equip the knife on the combatant. I guess I could have equipped and re-equipped, huh? Yeah, that might have made more sense. Wolf Strike's going to get us pretty good. Dormant Grove gets us really good too, unfortunately. Because they're going to train their little dude. Yep, nothing I can do. And more land is just, unfortunately, really not what we needed there. So, bit of a mess now. Bit of a mess. Ugly. Very, very ugly. We're going to have to play Scavenger with nothing too, huh? Well, man, that's ugly. Very, very ugly. How do I do something not ugly here? Nothing. It's all ugly. There's nothing. Well, I can't even play the white. If only it was colorless ability, then I could just blow up their own Dormant Grove with the Initiate and remove 2 counters. Man, that would have been slick. As is, yeah, I think we're SOL. I think our best play is get in for 4. And play a Scavenger for no value. Oof. That is real ugly. All right. Ended up going 1-2. I thought our deck was pretty slick. Like I said, it basically did what it needed to do every game, which was essentially 2-drop into 3-drop, although we didn't do it that game and we just lost. But it's okay. I think you got to get used to stuff like that in this format because you're going to run into the rares that should not have been printed, like Blood Vial Purveyor and Anya and the Hullbreaker Horror and the 60 other ones I'm currently blanking on, but definitely are in the format. Oh, the Demon, the 6/6 Flying Demon. So they made a lot of mistakes with rarity levels and card design, but the odd thing is I think there's actually some enjoyable parts of this format, which really speaks volumes about the rest of the format. Like, if they hadn't thrown in so many feel bad, broken, terribly designed rares, I think this format would have actually been very, very good. I think it would have been comparable to Midnight Haunt value of like fun value, but the rares they're really gonna hurt this format badly. for the next, 40 drafts that I'm probably going to record. Pack one, pick one here. I could try out the Dormant Grove. Worked pretty well from there. It is good with training. I do like that synergy. And otherwise, Bloodseeker's pretty good too, but I feel fine going with the Grove here. I like it. End up netting a 3/6 that gives your dudes vigilance too, eventually. It's pretty good. Journal, a little bit too slow. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.